Today I'd like to talk to you about how to find a builder for your project. There are simple things that you can tick off to find the best builder for your project. First one is obtaining a copy of their building licence, referees on past projects, and any professional referees like architects, engineers, town planners or certifiers that they've worked with before that would give them a recommendation. It's also important to see what other projects they've built that are similar to yours that you're looking to build. It doesn't have to be the same, but you might want to compare dollar value. In other words, how much was another project, how much yours is, or the type of project, residential, commercial, industrial, or fit out type of project. The next thing then is to meet with them. Get them to come to your home or where you're building and get to know their personality. Don't necessarily have to always focus on the things you're wanting to build, but get to know them. Get to see if you can work with this person, because you're going to be talking to this person from anywhere between 12 weeks and a year, subject to how big your project is, and you've got to be able to work with their personality. And then give them a full set of plans that they can price on. Now, the best timing to get a builder involved to price your project is once you have either development application approval, development consent, or complying development approval. Because then this sets out the conditions by which your project has been approved, and the builder needs to have this as a basis for their costing for two reasons. One, so they know what's involved and what's been approved and what's not on your plans, and two is so that there is a strong basis for you to go back to them when you do receive their quote and talk about have they allowed for all these items within the development consent. After that, you should have 3 or 4 builders price your project. The reason we have 4 or 3 is so that if we get one price that's high and 2 that are close together in price out of 3, we know that that's generally market value. 4's even better, because if one builder drops out, you've still got 3 prices to see what market value is. The other important thing in the process of finding a builder and getting them to quote a project is the builder's getting a quote back to you is not the end of the process. It's only the start for you. So once you get your 2 or 3 or 4 prices back, pick 2 of those builders to have your next meeting with once you've received their quote, and go through your plans again and your works and their quote in detail, and make sure they haven't assumed or misunderstood something, and vice versa, that you haven't misunderstood something in their quote, and get them to reissue that quote. So if you've got more questions regarding this, head over to our community Q&A, where we have a number of builders and other consultants ready to answer your questions.